Making sense of the present using the past has always been intriguing. In these times of huge social change, we can use archaeology and the wonderful stories around all the things in our museums to explore issues which concern us today. I'm Lucy Walker, an archaeologist working with the Per City Company think tank in Ipswich. My current work involves exploring issues about migration, relevant to many people today. I always wondered, what is it like to come to a new country? How is it to leave one's family back home? How does it feel when everything is unfamiliar? When we see the remains of previous migrants, can we find a link between their stories and those of people who have migrated to Britain recently? Curious about these things, I approached CSV Media Clubhouse in Ipswich, where many migrant women are working together under the umbrella of the Vision Project. To discuss these issues, I joined the Vision Group in their excursions to Ipswich Museum and later to Sutton Hoo, one of the best-known sites relating to Britain's migration history. How and why did you come to Britain and find yourself in Ipswich?
Came to UK because I'm married with English man. So I came here 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He lived in Ipswich town. So
I came here to join my husband who got a job in BT. So I accompanied him over here, and basic idea was to see UK once.
I'm married with British woman, and then it's good.
I come from Sri Lanka. First, my husband is coming here and he work in 1 year after my son and me come.
I come from China, and when I was a child in the school, I learned a lot about Britain's history and learned from the geography where it is. And come to here, this was my dream. So when I grew up, and really there is a strong hope to come over here. So in the end, and I went to straight away went to the agency and come over here.
I come after my husband.
And where is he from?
I am from Ukraine.
You're from Ukraine. And your husband?
Oh, he's Russian.
Okay.
Well, the reason is I came. That time my life was safe in my country. Then that's why I came here. Here it's safe for me. That's the reason, yeah.
What was the biggest difference between this country and your country?
For me, it's people also. In India, people don't gel with you so easily.
Yeah.
But here, if it's a senior people, like middle-aged people, they smile, they talk to you very politely. So it's the good thing. I feel it's very good.
And how about the other, your own age?
Own age group, I would not say all are misbehave or, rude types. But yes, some of them. Everyone is individual personality, so you can't comment on that. Although there is people, who believe that, these are the Indians, these people that took our job, we're not supposed to talk to them. So obviously, somewhere you feel that vibes, when these people come to you and they are looking at you. But with middle-aged people, I always find they are very sweet, very humble and very polite.
The biggest difference that I found when I come to UK was absence of noise. And when I go back to India now, that again is the main difference that I find, the weather and the noise. It is almost deafening when I go over there. And when I came here, it was almost deafening silence, I can say.
People are approachable. There it is a bit difficult. In the government houses or government offices, it is quite difficult, you tend to go to the office, then your work gets delayed. You have to go 3-4 times to get your job done. So that's a bit difficult over there. And here, you can just get anything.
Like I can walk in night as well here, but in India I can't.
Over here, you can speak freedom. And in the morning, 6 o'clock, you can see all of the policy, everything. But over China, you're not allowed.
The people are so different. On one side, they're not socialized. The second side is very socialized. It is all the people live in community, yeah. The Indian, the Chinese, the Pakistani, and something like that. This is the Muslim, this is the Christian. Yeah, that I never see in Russia before. Yeah, was the different. Also, and here the people smile you, but not just they like to speak with you. Yeah. Sometimes I was wrong at the beginning. The people smile me, just they like to be friendly, but there's a polite form in England, yeah.
My country, Chile. Over there, although exists an state school, but it's not really something that you will choose for your children. So everything else is paid, and again, you really, depending on how much you pay, what education you get. So I think in that respect, although you have private and state schools here, I think there is a lot more equal opportunity for the ones that we don't pay state schooling. So yeah, that's a huge difference and opportunities.
In UK, if you lose your job, still you can have benefit, salam siga. But in my country, if you don't have job, there's no benefit in there, there's no job seeker in there. That's different between UK and my country too.
What was the thing which you first packed that yes, I'm going to England and I need to pack this to take it with me?
In India, we actually worship different gods. So it is a practice in our culture to pray to God every day in the morning. So when I thought I was coming to UK, the first thing my parents and my in-laws have packed is, a set of different gods, to do prayer. Though it may sound silly, but that's true.
Yeah. Yes, I said even I did the same. That was my first packing actually.
I came here with almost 250 kilos of luggage with me. So I packed lots of, actually what to pack was not a problem for me because I could bring quite a lot of things. I brought a lot of groceries, lots of utensils. I even managed to get my tabla and sitar.
My photo albums, I just had to bring them, because we knew we'd come in and probably for a long, long time. So you leave everything behind, but that's part of your family history. So we left everything, absolutely everything. We just came with the suitcases. So therefore, it's a big step. And when you leave all your culture and everything behind, you just want to keep what is more valuable for you. And in that respect was our family history. Yeah.
I just packed, certain things which, like I got one rolling pin which I used to use right from the beginning, one pressure cooker thinking that I won't get a pressure cooker here, and 2 spoons I brought that was my mother's first shopping after she got married. There has to be something which is here which keeps all of us here. What is that thing?
CSB. Good.
Yeah, Asian shop and the another one is Raja shop. So it is very much important because we get all our ingredients, Indian ingredients actually, over there. So that's how we cook food, through all those ingredients.
The reason why we stay here is because the work of our husbands. And then on, if you stay onwards, then, the children grow and they form relationship, and that is a consequence of it. But initially, especially the first few years when you're really homesick and you don't have many relationships, etc., what keeps you here is the original reason that brought you here, which normally, many of the cases, is because work.
The reason or rather I should say, what I find very interesting over here is the kind of opportunities that you can get. Now, if at my age, if I'm to go back to India and start working, nobody will give me work. But here I can definitely find something to do. And if not paid work, I can definitely do some voluntary work. So that is something that I really like about this place, that I can always do something, maybe for the society on my own time or get paid as well. So yeah.
Personally, I think that knowing why you're in a place and the purpose or objective of your own life can give you happiness anywhere in the world. It helped if you're close to your dear ones, you know, children or husband or someone like that. But if you know that, in my case, I know it's got purpose that we're here. So therefore, I know he knows better than me. And I take it and brought all my family, or my children and my husband with us all together. So then you take that attitude and say, right, we make home here.
In India, we stay in our families, you know, we are in joint families actually. And when we come here with husband, like when we come here as a couple, we feel more happy, like we enjoy a lot. And rather than being in a family where you have to, go very restrictively. Fine, you have to follow each and everything what your parents are saying, you know, your in-laws are saying. So your move is I feel restrictive. So here I am free. I feel I can do anything, whatever I feel.
I like the modes of transport. I do not have to depend on anyone to take me around anywhere in the town. I have all the local public transport available to take me anywhere I want to go.
But I think that after coming here, I explore many opportunities to study, to learn, to do. There are so many things to do, so many activities. And if you want to go for any sports, any activities, we can go for very easily. Which I think in India it's a little bit difficult to get out from the busy routine.
When you first came over, how easy or difficult was it to find the primary facilities you needed? Healthcare, advice, any of the things you basically need to sort of survive. How easy was it, or how difficult was it to find your way around all the facilities in the UK?
I don't know, that all describing explained like such as for children. Yeah, in Russia when you like to go everywhere, you couldn't find. Yeah, just I don't know. That's something funny. And I came without English. The Linda know, and I didn't know anything. But with the how to say the symbolic about something like toilet, the female, male, yeah, you can't find everything. Yeah, just you go to by car, by bus, you can't find all the stuff. You can't find. Yeah, it's very easy or very comfortable. You know that my country very big and the streets it's so big. And at the beginning, I had some pressure, but later I understand how comfortable England is, yeah, with everything, the way, the buildings, yeah, and for the disabled people, for children, yeah. This is I think the lucky English people with this stuff, yeah.
The amount of forms that you need to fill in, even from the GP onwards, just to get into anything, it's just an enormous amount of form that you have to more or less do a course to actually learn how to do that.
What was the strangest thing you found when you came here?
Strange.
What was the strangest thing?
Here everything gets closed very early, so that is a bit strange thing for us, because we are accustomed to see people like at night 12 o'clock also you can see people walking on the streets, and shops are also open. But here it's like totally different, so that is a bit strange for us like Indians.
In the summertime especially, over there I got so used to start cooking when it's a twilight kind of a thing. And when the twilight used to come over here, that time is around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Oh my God, I'm so late, to do everything. I never bothered to check the clock and then start my evening work. I was mostly dependent on the light. And it's so difficult over here because my first wage, 3:30, because I came in September, so December was so close. And around 3:30, 4 o'clock, your life is stuck, it's finished. So that is another thing. And then in the summers, it's the other way around. it's 10 o'clock and it's still good, you know. I mean, so difficult to adjust to that times and to even sleep also. You know, we are so got used to, like, with the light, you know, you get up with a kind of a light which is coming on your eyes. So, okay, fine, now it's almost there. I need to get up. So, time is exactly 6:37. Over here, oh, I have to get up. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in summers, you know. And if I have to do something similar for the winters, then I had it, you know, I lost my day. So, that weather is something like that, because we mostly go with the sunlight.
In India, we got something to help, someone to help us. Like,
That is one thing everybody misses.
Housemates.
And domestic help.
Yeah, domestic help. In India, it's very easy to get. Once I came here, oh, I have to do this also, that also. This was, and I learned so many things to do here. I learned cooking.
Practically, like, having help is also a good thing, but doing everything on your own at your own time and at your own pace is also very good. So it's like this, you know, 50-50, you know.
Challenged people can do their work with ease in this country, whereas a country like India, they can't do that. They need some help. Here they can, they have access to the public transport, shops, anywhere they go, they have their own way. They can be independent. But whereas in India, you can't find that actually.
How did you all find CSV?
Oh,
I think the best. It's a place wherein you can come and meet people, and they're all there to help you.
And how did you know about it?
One of my friend had visited UK long back, maybe a year's time, and then she was like, "There's CSV wherein you can go. Just go and meet them. They'll help you. They'll help you with everything." So I was like, "Good." Yes, it is.
It's like
No,
our
not
second
possible.
home.
You feel like you are in your own country.
Like a family.
Yes.
Family. It's like I have been to Belfast first. I have been there for 3 months, but I was just at home. I couldn't find friends much, and even though it's a shorter time, I've just come here, and in 1 month time, I just came to know about CSV, and I've got lots of friends which are in my own building, but I couldn't find them, even though we are in the same building. But it's because of CSV, I have just come to know a lot of people which are staying in my own building, and, you know, our community, and we have a lot of parties. And now I feel if I want to go back, I'll surely miss this environment, because I will not find this at my home, because it's normal friends, regular work. This is something very different.
Many of the women spoke about their personal migration experiences. And for me, I think there's also a lot in their stories which help me understand the experiences of people in the past. I realised that although migration has a long history, one thing that's clear is that home is always where the heart is.